Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we are going to give you a quick review of the new update 1.2 patch of Legends of Runeterra. So it's a balancing update, so I'm going to focus on the main changes in terms of champions and spells and units. For Expedition, I'm not going to talk about much, but I'm going to give the link of the official website so you can go see it by yourself. Okay, without further ado, let's start. In terms of buff champions, we've got Fadmir. For each attacking unit, deal 1 to it and 1 to enemy nexus. It has changes to for each other attacking ally. Deal 1 to it and drain 1 from enemy nexus. So when your Fadmir is evolved, you can have a better chance of surviving into the game, into the longer terms. It is easier for you to play your meta because you can survive longer. And the second buffed hero is Shen. Its power has increased from 2 to 3 just by 1, and for level 2 its power has been increased from 3 to 4. So according to Riot's analysis, it has been the least played champions for some times. So their intention is to increase its power so players can use it more frequently and the game is more balanced. The last buffed hero is Hecarim. Hecarim's power is also been buffed by 1 overpowered card because it can summon 2 followers for each attack. But according to its analysis, it has been recorded that sometimes made it a little bit too difficult to find profitable attack, so they bumped his power. But I think Hecarim is fine with 4-5, but still this is the new update in the new patch. For nerfed heroes, the first one we've got Karma. Its cost has been increased from 5 to 6, so you need longer rounds to summon Karma, and it's also in other sense it's difficult to protect it, because the longer the game goes, the more mana your opponent gets. So it's easier for the opponent to cast some high mana cost spells, for example the 7 cost Vengeance, so it can kill your Karma instantly. The other one is Vi. Its health has been reduced by 1, so it's, according to the analysis, it's too overpowered because of his raw strength of his baseline stat, because the 10 power and 5 health attack is just too strong. And also he's got tough, so the nerf is good, I think. So I think less people will use Vi now. Despite you're using Vi, it's difficult to carry the meta you used before. So that's all for heroes part. And for followers, we've got some major units getting buffs and nerfs. So the scout deck is nerfed. The first one is Grizzled Ranger. Power have been nerfed from 4 to 3, and so is the Loyal Badger Bear. So this card, the Grizzled Ranger, is just simply too overpowered. Before using 4 costs, you can summon 2 cards with 4 attacking powers. So the nerf is great and sensible. And for also the scout deck, Greatthorn Companion, its power has been buffed from 4 to 5, so pressuring your opponent more, but it's easier for you to trade others off. Okay, for also Demacia Lauren Chevalier, its health has been increased from 1 to 2, so it's easier for you to trigger multiple triggers. And standing alone, it has been nerfed by increasing its cost by 1, so you need to summon it in later rounds, because otherwise you just simply summon a 2 cost Shadow Assassin, which costing 2 and has 2 attacking power and 2 hit points. But if you stand alone, it turns into a 5/5 elusive unit, so it's the most hated and most broken deck in the patch right now is the Burn Aggro deck. So it's finally getting nerfed. Start off Legion Rearguard. Its health has been reduced from 2 to 1, so it can be more easily countered by other spells. For example, the draining the file drain, just drain one and summon a 1/1 spiderling. And for Boom Crew Rookie, also another major component in the Burn Aggro deck, its health has been reduced by 1. So yeah, both of these cards are reduced by 1, simply for the aim of nerfing the surviving ability of these two cards, so as to decrease the attacking power of the Burn Aggro deck. For Kindly Toughen Keeper, it is a great card for Freljord users. It is good at keeping you alive till you get into the late games, because Freljord units also mainly has high costs. For example, Envinia, which costing 7. So the Keeper is really a crucial card for you to survive, and now it's getting buffed, so it pressure your opponents more, because its buff power allow you to trade off others' units. For Deep Meditation, its cost has been increased by 1 according to the analysis. It has provided too much overall value at its old cost, offering high redundancy, card advantage, and consistent spell casting. So they simply just put it up by 1. And for Brood Awakening, the card for Spider's deck, its cost has also been increased by 1 from 5 to 6. You need to play this card at later games, so you cannot do it in a rush, so it's easier for your opponent to defend. For Longtooth, its health has been increased by 1, so it's now a overall 5 attacking power and 2 hit points. So in other sense, this is also a buff for Fizz, because when Fizz evolve, trait is to summon a Longtooth or chum the water. And for Monkey Idol, I think this is a really great change. It's adding more tactics into the game, because in the past, Monkey Idol has only got 4 health, so you'll just simply wait it for 2 rounds and it's gone. But now, by adding its health by 1, it can summon 3 Monkey Powder. So the effect is more meaningful, and the opponent has to think, oh, should they take that damage, or should they use a spell to kill the Monkey Idol? And for the last one, Slotbot, the game has just simply increased his stats all by 1, his power increased by 1, and health increased by 1. So it is easier for the users to get the Slotbot stats stacking. So that's all for the quick review of the patch 1.2 notes. Of course, there is still a lot of changes. For example, the personalization, there's a new Poro, Rainbow Poro, and new arcade board and card back. And for expeditions, there's loads of things, loads of changes. So I'm not going to dwell on it right now. So I'm just going to leave a link down below for your reference. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you are interested in more daily content. See you next time. Bye.